name is Barney, Barney, the nicest bear you ever could meet. Barney, Barney, he'll wave a paw his friends to greet. Barney, Barney, he likes to hear a story or two. Barney, Barney, he wants to be a friend to you.
Hello boys and girls, and welcome to the Barney Bear Club. Here's Barney. He's a bit excited this morning because we're starting a new story. Would you like to wave to the boys and girls, Barney? You'd like to wave to the bears as well? Go on then. Now, have you brought your bag with you this morning, Barney? Do you know that we are going to start the first story of 6 chapters? That's a lot, isn't it? Yes, but you see, it's the Easter story, and that's a wonderful story, but it's quite a long one, so we're going to do a little bit at a time. Right, now, one thing you need to know about the Easter story is that it's quite sad in the middle. Oh, yes, but it's happy at the end. That's it though, we don't need to worry, do we? No. Right, shall we have a look in your bag? This is Barney's special Barney bag, boys and girls. There's something in it to help with the story. You like joining in with the story, don't you, Barney? Look at that. Now what's this? It's a palm branch. So there's going to be palm branch in the story, you know that, don't you? Yes. Right, shall we have a look what else is on the story table? Now, that's a beautiful statue, isn't it? Do you know who that is on the statue? Jesus, that's right. And do you know what kind of animal Jesus is riding on? Yes, it's a colt. You like to pat the colt? Go on then. That's it. Now, shall we have a look what else is on the table? Oh, look at this. Now, we've got to pretend, Barney, that this is a cloak. What's a cloak? Well, that's something that people used to wear when Jesus was alive, and they used to put it around them. So we're going to need a cloak for the story. And there's one more thing on the story table. Would you like to hold it? There we are, boys and girls. Now, can you tell everybody what that is? It's a cross, that's right. And it's a special cross because it's a palm cross. Now, when Christians go to church on Palm Sunday, they're often given a palm cross. Right, shall I put it down again? Now, are you ready for the story, Barney? Are you ready for the story, boys and girls? Right, so the Easter story begins when Jesus was heading towards Jerusalem with his disciples, and he came near the Mount of Olives, and that was near the villages of Bethany and Bethphage. Now, Jesus said to 2 of his disciples, I want you to go into the village, and there you will find a colt tied up. That's like the one there, yes. And so, Jesus said to the 2 disciples, if anybody says to you why you're untying the colt, you say to them that the master needs it. So that's what they did. They went into the village and they found the colt just as Jesus had said. Yes, Jesus already knew that the colt was there. And they untied it, and people said to them, what are you doing with that colt? And they said, the master needs it. And so they took the colt and they brought it to Jesus. And then they put their cloaks on the colt. And this colt had never been ridden before. No, it was all right for Jesus to get on, even though it had never been ridden before. And he got on the colt and he set off along the road. Now, the crowds gathered and people had palm branches and they waved the palm branches. That's it, as Jesus went by. And they put the cloaks down in front of Jesus and the colt so that the colt could walk on the cloaks. And all the people shouted and they waved the palm branches and they shouted, Hosanna, Hosanna, blessed is he that comes in the name of the Lord. They were all pleased to see Jesus, and they reached Jerusalem and people were saying, who's this? And the crowd said, this is Jesus, the prophet from Nazareth. And that's how Jesus arrived in Jerusalem. Did you like that story, Barney? You like to use the palm branch. You like taking part in the stories, don't you? I think you're a very good actor. Shall we say goodbye to the boys and girls until next time? Do you want to wave again to the bears? Shall we say goodbye to the boys and girls? Goodbye, boys and girls. See you next time for the next chapter in the Easter story.
His name is Barney, Barney, the nicest